So we saw how to create level-based measures, and then we saw how to create a shared measure, and we saw how to create a rank of a particular measure column. Then we saw something called parent-child hierarchies. Okay, so today let us see how to use our aggregate tables for better query performance. Use aggregates. So this is like very important topic for you guys, because when most of the cases you will be coming with using aggregate tables. If you don't want your fact table, if you don't want your detailed fact tables to be used, you come with aggregates. When I say aggregates, what is an aggregate? So generally we discussed like our fact table is mainly based on the granularity at what level data is present with respect to a dimension, right? So if it has all the foreign keys, okay, at most detail level. When I say at most detail level, suppose say with respect to time dimension at day level, and with respect to product dimension at a specific level, and with respect to customer at customer detail or customer level. So when I say level, I think you should be understanding what a level means, because level comes from level-based hierarchies, right? So similar way, when I say an aggregate table, see generally your detailed table will have so many number of records, right? Because your detail should contain separate record for each and every foreign key, right? For day, suppose say for day 2015-01-01, and for product P1 and for customer C1, you will have some measure as 100. On the same day 2015-01-01, you will have for product P1, for customer C1 you might have did some more thing like 200, or for product P1 and customer C2 you might have one more transaction. So on a same day and for a same product and for same customer, again you can have something like this: 2015 0101 P1, sorry, P2 C1 300. Okay, for product to for same customer. So for each and every different foreign key, even if your other keys are common, you will have a different transaction stored in your detail table, because this table stores data at most detail level with respect to a particular dimension. Okay. When I say aggregated table, suppose say I have something called 2015. Let me take it only for a month. Okay. And for P1, let me make for customer and product, I am still taking the detail level. For P1 and C1, how much you will have? P1 and C1 combination. Suppose you don't have P1, you have something called product type. Take something called product type here. Otherwise, P1 C1. Okay. P1 C1. Okay. Now, if I have something called P1 C1, I should take 300 plus 100, 400 in my aggregate table. And one more record will be 2015-01 P2 C2 as 200. Okay, like this. So all my relevant combinations with respect to a particular dimension key. Suppose say from day level, if I am aggregating my table to month level, all day level records, common records will get summed up. Okay. So how do you handle this? Generally, you can create aggregate tables using Informatica with normal your data warehouse create script. Create your table and keep loading data using your aggregate transformation or your filter everything, just use all the transformations, load it. Otherwise, how you can create? There is one more facility as well, something called aggregate persistence wizard. Generally, using aggregate persistence wizard is not advised. Okay, we will not allow you to use this generally, but I will show you how to create an aggregate table, aggregated fact table using aggregate persistence wizard in OBIEE. Okay, so generally this is not a recommended approach. This is not a best practice. Okay, for creation of aggregates. And we will see one more scenario. Suppose say one aggregate table is present at month level. One more is present at different level. Suppose say 201501 at month, and I don't have product and I have customer C1. And for customer C1, suppose say I have one more record here. 2015 0101 P4 C1 as 500. Suppose I am not considering anything from product. I am doing like this 201501 for C1 how much? 100, 400 plus 500, 900, right? And for 201501 for C2 how much? 200, like this. Okay, suppose say if you have multiple fact tables, more than one fact table, which can accommodate similar type of information but present at different levels with respect to a dimension, then we will see how to define number of elements at hierarchy level and how to route our query through efficiently. Suppose this table, because I have product, this table may have suppose 1 lakh records. This table is further aggregated. This will have much more lesser records. So my query should be able to pick data from this table when I am accessing data at a higher level. Okay. So let us see all the scenarios how to achieve this using your aggregate tables and multiple logical table sources concept. Okay. For this, let me open my RPD in online mode. So here what I have different types of aggregate tables for my same orders S2 table. As of now, what is the detailed fact table present in our repository? Fact underscore D1 underscore orders 2. This is my detailed table which is present already in my RPD. I just provide your WebLogic password. So just observe that here I have something called fact D1 orders S2. Just update row count here. Let us see how many rows this table has. So this table has around 3,51,638 rows, and just observe different types of keys. You have customer key, you have period key, you have prod key or product key. Okay. So which is present at most detail level. So similarly, just observe data which is present in these columns. So for customer key, when I look data, I have different types of values at customer most detail level. So when I go and look into customer table, even this table I can see a new key. At this level, this is been stored. Okay. Similarly, I have one more aggregate table, fact D1 order aggregate. This is my aggregated fact table. Just observe data here. So here also I have something called as sales representative key. I don't have customer key. Where is sales representative present in my hierarchy? On top of your customer. Your customer is at most detail level. On top of your customer, your sales rep is there. Okay. So just see view data here. And you have one more thing called as period key. Yeah. So period key here is present at month level. Okay. Whereas period key in your fact D1 orders 2 is present at most detail level, that is day level. So here you can see period key here 1998 01 1998 John 7. Whereas in my aggregate table, what I am doing, we are only storing data for a month, 1998-01 or 1998-02, something like this. So 1998-01, like this. Okay. With respect to period dimension, I have this column at month level, and with respect to product dimension, I have this at type level, not at product key level. Okay, I am not taking this at product key level. This data is present at type. Okay, this is what a basic situation is. Now we will see how to make a join with your dimension tables and define the sources. Okay. So for this, I already imported fact given order aggregate. Now next thing is I want to use product type. I don't want to make a direct join with product type. I already have an alias for DIM given product type, right? I'll create one more alias for this. Okay, I want product type information because type is join. Okay. So for D1 product type, let me make a new alias and name the alias as DIM D1 product type aggregate. Okay. And next, for period level, I have something at month level. So if I join it with DIM calendar 2, what happens? Your month is not a primary key in calendar 2, right? Your day is a primary key. So I cannot make that join directly. This will be end-to-end relationship. To avoid that, what I will do, I have one more table which is at month level. So click on next. So from supplier to, I have something called as months. So import this finish and create an alias for this table as well as DIM months aggregate. So first primary thing is, as soon as you import all the aggregated fact tables, you should make sure that which corresponding dimension tables will have join. See, if I bring directly my fact table to this fact source and try to make a query, this will give an error message saying no dimension table exists at requested level of detail. That is the error message that you get. In general, that is the general error message. Because you are bringing an aggregated fact source into your fact table, but there is no dimension table, corresponding dimension table, which is joined. So there is no meaning for it, right? So obviously you should have your dimensions also aggregated at that level, and you can join all this. This yesterday I already joined with one of the parent-child, employee parent-child table for parent-child hierarchies. Just go for selected objects and direct joins. Let me add direct joins. As of now, I have only employee parent. Now I want to make with months aggregate as well as product type aggregate. Both the joins I should. Okay, let me look into the query. Now join DIM product type aggregate, month aggregate with using this month code and type code. Okay, so how to do this? So before just check what is the column type of month code here. Month code is double. Let me change it to int to keep in sync. Here also let it be integer. I think. Okay, and month code also can be changed to int. Okay. Now just make a join. How to make a join directly? So select your DIM months aggregate, product type aggregate, months aggregate, and your fact table. Because these three are the tables which needs to be joined. Okay. So right click on them, physical diagram and selected objects. So you have to have your fact table and dimension tables, and you have to make a join between them using primary key foreign key relationship. Here your period key from fact table and month code from dimension table are joined. Okay, so you can even check the join criteria, month code and period key, type code and type key. Okay, so from here type code, and from here type key. Okay, so now the join is complete. Now your fact table is able to handle your dimension tables. Next thing is you have to pull the tables. See, obviously you have the data available in the aggregate table. How do you make sure that data comes from aggregate tables? In your fact table, you already brought yesterday fact d1 order aggregate 1 as a different logical table source, and you even defined your aggregation content here. As of now, until and otherwise, until other than employee related dimension table, it will not go through your customer product or type. Okay, because there is no join. And if you want to route your query through fact d1 order aggregate 1, okay, when there is customer or product or time related information, you should have corresponding dimensions which are joined to your fact source. So how to do this? Go to your product. Now you have your DIM D1 product type aggregate. Drag and drop item type to type. Just see what happens. Just check out. So did you get DIM D1 product type aggregate as a different logical table source? Yes. This logical table source and fact D1 order aggregate are joined in physical way. You can define aggregation content, make sure that they work. They work. Okay. And type code also you can pull it here. Okay. Next one. Okay, so specify aggregation content for logical tables. Okay, next one is we have to draw month code, month name, quarter, and year. Okay, from your table. Okay, from first drag and drop month code. Where is month code? Yeah, here. So month code, where will you drag and drop it to? Where is JM time? Yeah, time. Just drag and drop to this month code. Okay, you will get DIM months aggregate as a different logical table source here also. Similarly, pull year, quarter, and one more is month name. Okay, all the relevant columns, whatever you want, month name to month. Okay, so you pulled all the columns here. Now, one more thing, customer, they don't have any join with fact or diver or aggregate. As of now, I am leaving that blank. Okay, so now just you have your customer and this one join, and now the next immediate step is you have to define your aggregation content for your table. So how to define your aggregation content for DIM months aggregate? This I am giving at level month. Okay, and for product, this type aggregate should be accessed at level type. Okay, and for fact sales, this aggregate table should be joined at with customer. I am not making any join. With respect to product, it is a type level, and with respect to time, it is a month level, right? So just define the hierarchy properly. Your aggregation content is defined. That means whenever your analysis or report is requesting information at that level of detail, instead of accessing your detailed tables, your query goes through your aggregate table. You are not making any changes. Yeah, go ahead, Chandrasekhar.
Pratap, not able to understand Pratap, this what you're doing in the business model layer.
Which one?
In BBM layer,
Yeah. Okay, okay. I'll
I'm
explain
not
you once again.
understanding.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, I'll explain you once. Okay, you guys tell me now. So you know what an aggregate table is, right?
Yeah,
So in physical layer,
aggregate.
yeah. Go ahead, Chandrasekhar.
Yeah, the aggregate table is having some summary data.
Correct. Summary data. Right. Summary data of what? Of the same detail table. If I say service request fact, I will have service request aggregate fact also. Otherwise, order aggregate also, anything like that, right?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, just
Yes, yes.
you can be interactive. Yeah. So what we do, again, any fact table, irrespective of whether it is a detailed or aggregate, it will be joined to a dimension table, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So when I say dimension table, even your dimension table should be aggregated when I want to join it with a fact aggregate table, right?
The dimensional aggregate with fact aggregate.
Yeah. Because if
Okay.
I see, there is no point in going through your detailed table again. If you want to go through your product again with a detailed table again, you need not to go with that, right? You can directly go through your D1 orders S2. And even if you go through your D1 products and D1 order aggregate one, what happens? You won't have any primary key here. This is M to M relationship. So like you will have for M months, you will have M records here, right? In your D1 products.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. So you won't have a primary key there. So that's the reason I have an aggregate table here, D1 product type aggregate and DI months aggregate. Okay. If you have M to M relationship, there is one more scenario how to handle that. Okay. You should have a table called as bridge table. Okay, in between. That's a different concept altogether. But as of now, keep in mind, if you have an aggregated fact, you have an aggregated source as well, aggregated dimension table as well. And see, both the tables, detail and aggregate, will provide similar information. They are not providing any additional information, but they are providing a different level of detail. That's it. That means this is providing that.
Can't we join this aggregate fact with a detailed dimension? If I only want to see information of one particular customer only, not the detailed dimension. So can't we join this?
You can join anything. There is no such rule like you cannot join. See, if your dimension does not have multiple records, okay, if you don't have any repeated records like n records, if it has only one record for that customer, yes, you can go ahead and join. Thing is, it should have a primary key. That is what I am telling, right?
Okay, yeah.
So, see, my product, according to concept, product and fact sales are always joined at logical level. But inside, each logical table source represents a physical table, right? And within physical tables, I am telling my Oracle BI server that if you are getting any request from any user at a different level, like higher level, like a type level, if you are getting something, type and dollars you are getting, then instead of accessing 3 lakh records, you just go through fact table. Accessing 10,000 records is very faster than 3 lakh records, right? So go through this fact table. So how you should identify that is by defining the aggregation. Okay. And if you want to go through this table, obviously your dimension and fact table should be joined. So that is the reason I am bringing in dimension table, and even for dimension table, I am defining the aggregation content. Okay.
So you can't join fact aggregation with dimension.
We are joining, right? This is a dimension table, right?
That is a dimension aggregate, right?
Dimension aggregate. Yeah, see, that is what I am telling. If your fact aggregate is presented, it is not a rule like always your dimension also should have an aggregate. Suppose if your fact aggregate is like with respect to product it is present at type level, and with respect to time it is present at day level. It might be the case, right?
Yes, yes. Yeah,
Right? In that scenario, what you
yeah.
have to do, you can still go ahead and use the same thing. You need not to use month aggregate also. You can still go ahead and join with 3 D1 calendar weeks. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Okay, okay.
Yeah. If you have, you can define like this. If you don't have, use in a normal way.
Then fine.
Yeah. Main thing is defining your aggregation content. See, for employee dimension, I still gave a detail level, and for customer, I am not giving anything because it is not joined. So this should be proper. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
So we have pulled everything and we defined the aggregation content as well. Okay, now just month name, month code, quarter, and year are pulled, and time detail level, and DIM product to be created. Type code is matched. Okay, and DIM product everything is done. Okay. So one thing is remove an unnecessary key from DIM product. So we pulled this one, right? Type from DIM product type aggregate, we pulled type code keys. So this might have created an additional key here. So we will remove the DIM product type code. I don't want type code to be key for this table. And for DIM time also, I don't want month code to be key for this. Okay. Because these logical tables always contains day as the most detailed level table. Okay, so I need not to worry about that. Next. So yeah, I think we can deploy our changes. Everything looks good. Okay. Okay. So we'll just look into different types of queries. You can tell me which table will be accessed. Okay. You can tell me which table will come and which table will be accessed for better performance. So this is taken care. Check in the changes, check consistency. There are no errors or warnings. Save this one. Now, main thing is you are not making any changes in presentation layer. So it's purely with respect to your application. So just make a new analysis. So using aggregate tables is for performance. That is one of the performance improvement technique. Okay. Now let me pull data from product type code, okay, and time, quarter, okay, and fact sales, net weight shift. Return results. This should give me some results for each quarter for each type code. For type code 100 for each quarter, I am getting some revenue. Now tell me which tables will be accessed in your query. Okay, let me give you some options. Okay, is it months aggregate? Okay, just I am not giving the full name. You can even type aggregate and sales aggregate. Is it case 1? Or one more is sales aggregate calendar to table and type aggregate. Or is it like case 3? Is it like products, calendar and orders?
I think it's case 1.
And case 4, products, calendar and order aggregate. So observe the query carefully. Observe it. I am not requesting at month level. I am requesting at quarter level. Okay. So how it is? So is it case 1, case 2, case 3, or case 4? You can have a guess.
I think it is 1.
Okay, Chandrasekhar.
Mm,
See here from RPD I'll tell you. From product what we are requesting type code, and from time we are requesting quarter. Okay, and you can see this quarter is associated to both the things. Month aggregate and calendar also it is there. And from fact sales I am pulling net weight shift, right? Net weight shift. Yeah, net weight shift. And this net weight shift is also associated to orders as well as order aggregate also. And even your type code is associated to three logical table sources. Product type aggregate, product type code, product type. Now tell me case 1, case 2. So Gaurav went with case 1. So Chandrasekhar, do you have any guesses?
case 3.
Okay, you meant to say everything will go through detail.
Yes.
Okay. Shruti? Okay, I think she's not. Okay, fine. So it should be case 1. Okay, so why? It should go through all aggregated tables because you are requesting some information at higher level itself. Okay, now let me go through administration, manage sessions and pull out the query. Why this page is not, there is something wrong. Okay, let me just product type should not go through your, so there is something wrong. It is still going through your detail tables means it's something wrong. It should not go through your detail tables. Type code,
Pratap, can you explain that query?
this one, right?
Yes.
Yeah, this I'll explain. This is the wrong query, which is fine. Wrong query means this is still going through your detail tables only. You can see this T1 address S2 and calendar and products. Okay, this is not picking up the latest changes that we did. We did these changes, right? This is unable to pick that from there. Okay, so let me do one thing. Let me restart all the
It
components.
should pick from aggregate tables.
Yes, yes, it should pick everything from aggregated table. It should not pick from detailed table. So let me start everything.
So under managed queries, Pratap, we will get both OBI query as well as SQL query, right?
Yeah, yeah. This is SQL query only.
Yeah. And where is the OBI one?
This one.
Okay.
Okay, just a logical query. Supplier sales, product type code, time quarter, net page. No, nothing will be there. Okay, SQL query means this SQL query also will be prepared by your Oracle BI server itself. Okay.
Yes.
Pratap, where is that query in PDF?
No, no, that query is not there in PDF. That is, I am just doing it on random basis. I am not taking it to PDF.
Okay, I guess it is there.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not taking it to PDF. Customer, what we did? Product type code, right? Type code, time, quarter, and taxes, right? Location, results. So administration, manage sessions. From product type code, from time, quarter, taxes, dollars, so administration, negotiations, EULA. Now, yeah, now you can see this. This is pulling the request from only restarting of the services. Okay, this is not a major. So you can see months information or quarter information is coming from your C T1364. T1364 is your months base table or DIM months aggregate alias table. Okay, from this it is coming, and your DIM product type is being pulled like DIM D1 product type aggregate, which is an alias, and your fact D1 order aggregate one is being pulled. Okay, so just restart all the services, it may pick up the changes. So generally sometimes it doesn't pick up properly. Okay, so this is how your aggregated tables only will be accessed. Suppose say now if I am making one more request, make one more request, new analysis, player sales, go to product, product subtype, time, month, and fat sales dollars. Okay. So now tell me which tables will be accessed.
For month it will be detailed table, not the aggregated one.
All the detail tables?
No, for month only I'm telling. For time.
No, time is at month level. This is at subtype level. Subtype, not type.
Subtype comes from aggregator, right?
Which one?
Aggregate table.
Month comes from aggregate table. Huh?
No, I think month comes from detailed table only,
Okay,
not
subtype.
aggregate. Subtype also, I guess, detailed one only.
Dollars.
Dollars is aggregated.
Okay. So in this case, everything comes from your detail table itself. Reason being, you don't have any aggregated table which is joined at subtype level. It is a type level for a product, right? So obviously your aggregate table is ruled out there. So obviously everything will go through your detail table. You can look into the query. So do you see this? D1 calendar, products, orders, product subtype. All these four will be okay. Okay.
Yes, got it. Yeah.
Yeah. So how it is means, suppose say if your data that you are requesting is present at that level or higher level of aggregation. If I say that level and higher level means remove subtype from here. So for product, obviously there is no lower level than type, right? So obviously you have to pull type. Now use type, and instead of month, I am telling that level or higher level. So for time dimension, I can use month and above, month, quarter, year. Use everything. So suppose say for time, let me use year, and instead of dollars, let me dollars is also fine, or else if you want any other measure also, that is also fine. Dollars, only these four are things. Other again, if you go for dollars per units ordered and all those, it is from a different table. Dollars per units ordered will still come from aggregate table at this point of time, but price into units ordered will not come because price is joined to your orders as to products and price list through detail level. So that will again go through that. Okay. Now suppose say, let me take cuts. Okay. You have some cuts to administration, administration. So this will still come from your aggregated table because something is requested at that level of detail and the top level. And cuts is a combination of units ordered and unit shipped. And units ordered and unit shipped is still coming from aggregate table also. So the detail, the table you need not to take care. Obviously your query itself will take care. So for that reason, it is giving you all these details. However, yeah,
One question, sir.
yeah,
Yeah, I understand this year and type, those are aggregated values at the higher level, so it will come from the aggregated one.
yeah,
But the fact you selected cuts, right?
yeah.
That was not present in the aggregated one.
Correct. But reason is, so tell me how units ordered and units shipped are. Okay, let me show you that. So that is just a measure, right? First thing is, your measures will automatically show up at any point of time. One thing. It is only table that you are
Yeah,
worrying with. Yeah.
it won't need to include that, right? It would show its data according to
Correct,
the
correct. See, units ordered,
uh,
how it is coming from. Units ordered is coming from. It is requested to. It is connected to both the things. Fact given order
Okay.
aggregate as well as this, and unit shift is also attached to everything, both of them. And I told you price into units order will not come from your D1 order aggregate because there is no price list table with joined to aggregate. And your cuts will obviously come from your D1 units ordered and unit shift logical columns, not physical columns. And when I say logical columns, how your logical columns can come? Either it can come through D1 orders or it can come through D1 order aggregate. Because units ordered and unit shift are joined to two sources. Right? So that is the reason it is still going and hitting here. After making the logical calculation itself, it comes to cuts. Right?
okay. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Alright. Okay. Now, let me show you one more thing. Now, I told you if only one table is there. So, we were discussing how to handle if there is one more aggregate table which is joined at most level of detail. Like, now I have 10,000 records. For product, I am joining it type level. I don't want to change my product dimension. I want to have one more aggregate table which is only aggregated at uh, month level, and for with respect to product it is still at detail level. That factor is still at present at detail level. In that case, how to make a table? For this, I have one more example source, fact source. Import that into our physical layer. So this second fact table is presented. Keep in mind, for time, with respect to time, it is at month level. With respect to product, it is at detail level. So I need not to create any alias or anything. I can directly use the product's existing logical table source itself. Okay. So just see that. So T1 order aggregate 2. Okay. So I have T1 order aggregate 2. Okay. So an immediate step is create an alias for this as fact given order aggregate.
Pratap, in your live project also, you are creating aliases for literally all the dimension and fact tables,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Whatever
Generally
you
for
told.
for time dimension itself, we will have 10 to 15 alias tables.
And in BI apps also, whatever reports are already present there, they are using aliases only,
Yes,
not the
yes,
base
yes.
tables, right?
Yeah, there also use aliases. BA apps also we use aliases.
Okay.
A thing is like suppose say I told you right. Suppose say my table is referred at three or four places. See here my product type aggregate. Here I am joining with the product dimension. Again I wanted to join with the fact table. So in that case, if I go and join now, you don't know how your query behaves. You are not sure on how your query behaves because your products went through one of the fact table already. If I go to type aggregate and I pull type information without proper aggregation content, obviously you don't know how your query behaves. You cannot even predict it. That's why you are avoiding it and completely making a new set of alias table and bringing it as a new logical table. That is better, right, for you? Instead of using the table, dimension table, which already has a join with other fact. Okay. So even the same, we call confirmed dimensions. The same dimension can be used for multiple facts also. That is also there. Okay, that also you can go. There is some concept called as implicit fact column and all. We will see that one. Okay. So as of now,
Okay.
think that better to create aliases. Okay.
Right.
So yeah. Now my fact table is being built, and one more thing is immediate step is you have to make a join with your DIM D1 products and DIM months aggregate. These two tables you already created it. So just make a join with select fact D1 order aggregate to DIM D1 products. So you can use this acts as a D1 products acts as a confirmed dimension between two facts. D1 DIM D1 products, and one more is with respect to which table?
Month.
Month aggregate. With respect to months table, right? So where is the D1 months? This,
Nature.
yeah. Physical diagram, selected objects. So if you add direct joins to this, there will be lot of joins again. Okay, like this. This table is already joined. Okay. I am making a table. I am joining with a table which already have joins. Okay. So like this. Your products should act as a conform dimension between your fact given order set to also will use this, and even your order aggregate also will use this. Okay, based on your aggregation content, this will decide which table to go to. Okay, now just see this DIM D1 products is there, right? Just new join from fact to products with product key and prod key, and for months it is with month code and period key. Okay. So this is how you define your joins for this table. So just select this. Okay, month code and period key, product key and product key. And next immediate thing is bringing this logical table source, bringing this physical table as a logical table source to your fact table. Still this is a fact table but with a different level of detail. So how to do this? Full actual extent to dollars, net weight shift to net weight shift, uh, units order to units order, unit shift to unit shift. This aggregate table has come. And you already have DIM D1 products, and you already have DIM months also. And your fact sales is joined already with them. So the only thing you have to do is for this new table, define the aggregation content. With respect to customer, do I have any join? No. With respect to employee, no. With respect to product, I have it at detail level. And with respect to time, I have at month level. Now, suppose say, if I am pulling product and dollars, just pull product and dollars, it can go through two tables now because fact given order aggregate will be eliminated. Obviously, this is a type level, this will be eliminated. I have detail level, I have this table, I have orders two tables I have. So which table should go through? Which table it should go through? How it will know I have to go through first table or second table? Product detail and dollars, right? So this is the reason why there is one more concept called setting number of elements for your hierarchy scheme. Okay, what does generally this contain is the unique elements at that level. Suppose set type has 21 unique types. So see the exact number does not match. Ratio matches. Ratio is very very important. Give 21 or 20 is still okay. Next level you should not give 10 because obviously the years will be less, quarters will be more, months will be much more like that. And see years will be one and month cannot be half or years can be two and month cannot be one, right? Obviously it will have 24. So the higher level should have less number of elements. That is the concept. Ratio is important. And now we will see how to define. Okay, now dollar side tool. Okay, so all the tables have taken care. Content is defined. Now let us define for type level as 22. So you can ask me how I should take 22 and all. Pretty simple. Go to your DIM D1 products table. So you want to define something at type level where it has type and type code, right? So here just right click on your type code, update row count. How many are there? 21 are there. Okay. You can give 21 or giving 22 is also still fine. Okay. Here just give 22. Okay. Now for subtype, I will take it from PDF itself. 159 and 186. So for subtype 159. And for generic 186, right?
I'm missing this point. Can you please explain?
Yeah. Okay. Now I have a scenario where I have one fact sales, I have three aggregate tables. Sorry, I have three logical table sources. Okay. So this is very rare scenario, but observe this. Fact, detail. Okay, tell me at what levels it is present with respect to product. With respect to product, it is a detail. Okay. With respect to customer, it is a detail. And with respect to type, it is a detail. So this is your first table. And you have order aggregate 1. Okay. So how is your order aggregate is present? With respect to product, it is at type. With respect to time, it is at month. And with respect to customer, there is no join. With respect to employee, at detail. Right?
Yes.
And you have one more aggregate table, I proved. And with respect to product, it is at what level? Detail. And with respect to type, month. And I don't have any join with customer or employee. Okay, so leave it like this. Now, where do you see conflict?
With respect to if it is month, then it is aggregate only, right?
It is aggregate table only. That is what I am speaking. Now, suppose say my query contains at product detail level. I don't have any repo. I don't have anything from time dimension. I have product name and dollars. So which table it should go?
Come again. Yeah, what is the question?
I want product name and dollars.
Product
Is it
name.
table 1, table 2, table 3? Product name or product key and dollars.
Product name and dollar, right?
Yeah.
You want these two?
Yeah. So where it cannot get from aggregate 1, right? You don't have
No.
you have it at type level. Obviously, there is no join at product key level. It is integrated.
From first or third, it will get confused. I don't know whether it will go to first or third.
Yeah. So to avoid that confusion, we are going for setting number of elements. Okay. So what is setting number of elements? How your Oracle base server calculates is It calculates, suppose say your detail into month, it will calculate detail into month. Detail level I have 196. Into month level, suppose say I am giving 16. 192 into 16, it will give you one value. And with respect to this, it will tell 192 into, again with respect to time, it will have 190. 190 into 190 is more, right? Then
Yeah.
third one. So obviously it will go to third one instead of the first one. So you understood
Okay.
why I am giving this.
Right.
Yeah. So to avoid that confusion, we give this setting number of elements at a particular level. Okay. So for 186 and for product detail, I am giving 192. And for time also, let us give the same thing. For time, 2, 6, 16 and 474. Here I have, as of now, I have only two values. Quarter, I have 6 values. Month, I have 16 values. And for time detail, I have 474 days. So now you understood? This one, product detail is 196. Time detail is 474. When I am pulling product and time and dollars, or just product and dollars, what it calculates, this into this into this. So with respect to this and into month, I have very less values. Time detail, product detail, I have 196. Into month detail, I have around 16 values. And here I have
No,
product.
yeah, I understood the concept of it, but on what basis you are setting those values, like putting 16
Yeah,
or
yeah,
something?
yeah.
I mean,
Here from your tables, just right click. Suppose say for year you want, right? For time year you want. You want to see how I want to set number of elements at this level. So what you
yeah.
can do, go to your DIM D1 calendar to right click on the year, just give update row count. So how many values you are seeing?
Shows
Two
two
rows.
rows of bits.
Yeah, yeah, two. So distinct values are
Yeah.
two as of now. So give two. And for quarter, you don't have anything for quarter, right? So for quarter, what I am taking, you can take before quarter, just check for month code or month. Yeah, update row code. You have month code 16.
Yes.
Yeah. So obviously, how your quarter is calculated? Your quarter is calculated based on month code itself, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so I gave, see, I told you the number is not important. Really does not matter. I can give 1, I can give 4, 12, and same thing, time details 365. That also will work. Okay. The thing is, ratio is very important. But if you don't know also, you can get it from here. Okay, from months aggregate, suppose say you want quarter value. You have 4 rows as of now. I am taking combination of year and quarter as the number of elements. So I can give 6 year. Or if I give 4 year also does not matter actually. There is nothing wrong in it. The only thing is you should make your server understand if it is like number of elements into the other number of elements. Obviously, if you give 4 or 6, this will always remain constant, right? So this really does not matter actually. Okay. So you can give, the ratio is very important. You can even see that point here. Okay. Number of elements, aggregate fact sources. This number is used by the BI server. Setting the number of elements only necessary when there are 2 or more aggregate sources that could be accessed by your query. Okay. The number does not have to be exact, but ratios of numbers from one logical level to another should be accurate. Okay. If you are giving something, it should be proper. The number should not be exact also. Right?
What exactly ratio of numbers mean in this scenario?
It really does not matter. I am telling you, right? You 1 here, 4 here.
No, no,
See,
ratio means.
a ratio also won't be exact also. Ratio means always make sure that the higher level has higher number of elements and lower level has something lower. That's it. See, even if you calculate
Okay.
ratio here, 2 by 6 is different. 6 by 16 is entirely different, and 16 by 474 is entirely different, right?
Yes, yes.
It will not be same. So you need not to worry about that. Main idea is like just make sure that proper elements are given at this level. At least accuracy is maintained. That's it. Okay. So you need not to
Yeah.
worry on the number of elements. See, you are directly taking it from here itself, right? So for time, suppose say for time detail, go to your YYMMDD update row count. This will have 474, 475. But what I give here, I give 474 here. Okay, that is still fine. Okay, fine.
Yes, yes, Pratap.
Yeah. So checking the changes. What I'll do, let me restart OPMN components. I'll do it from here itself. Okay. I'm stopping everything and I'll start from here itself. Yeah,
I mean,
great.
most of the time, lot of times in the real-time scenarios, you would be using aggregate values, right?
Yeah,
For
yeah, yeah.
reporting purpose.
Yeah. Most of the times we will use aggregates. Otherwise, queries will take so much time to generate reports. Okay, analytics.
And
Now
also,
go to
the business is interested in aggregated values like quarterly values or
yeah,
monthly
yeah,
values, like.
yeah. New analysis. So now with respect to product, let me go to specific product because now the real confusion comes when you want to pull data from specific and dollars, right? Your specific can be pulled from both the tables. One table is your fact orders to or else order aggregate to because specific information is present at both the levels of detail, both the tables. Now just click on results. You have values, go to administration, manage sessions. So instead of your order aggregate, it will go to aggregate to table, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like this. This is how your
Yes.
number of elements should help you. If there is a confusion for your Oracle BI server, which logical table source to go, so that's why generally what you do, right? As soon as you create hierarchies, if it is useful or not, you define number of elements also in real time. You just won't leave that blank. In future, you don't know, right? Again, how it is. See, in future, suppose say my year has 3 tomorrow, right? But I am not going to change my hierarchy. Hierarchy can still be old one itself. Okay, but it still works. That ratio will keep continuing, right? With the time. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
A couple of questions, Pratap.
yeah, go.
Uh, where you define that logical column which needs to be aggregated, can you go to that screen? I mean, where you define that on what level it should be aggregated, right?
Which one? Product type and total. Huh?
Go to any aggregate just I just saw in on PDF actually,
Okay.
where you were defining logical keys, like for customer we didn't have any, and product we were
Okay, okay,
defining.
okay. So you want to see how to define a key, right?
Yeah, I'm my question is, we are defining like at what level it should be aggregated, like product detail or product subtype, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So how do you define that based on your joins only? So based on the data that is available, generally see from data model, the data model you should have a data model first, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So from data model only you can take all these decisions, which is a detail, which is a aggregate, all those, and how you can check
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Uh, whatever value we will define there, it would be aggregated on that particular value, right?
Uh, Whatever value we define where.
I mean, just go to that step. Maybe I'll able to ask at
Okay.
that
Okay.
screen.
Where exactly on the fact table?
I don't know how where to. No, where you. The logical keys you were defining, right?
Keys. Okay. Keys will define on the
Column.
logical table here.
Not this
Okay.
one.
Level keys, right? You want level keys. Level
So
keys will be defined
we
at
cannot
level.
define for customer.
Just go to PDF. I'll show you.
Okay. Which page?
Uh, just scroll up actually.
Okay. Here only. Okay. This one, product detail month.
Yeah. This one. Yeah. Logical level. Yeah.
This one, right?
Yes.
Yeah. This should be defined for a logical table source because your query should know at what level it is present. Here, content is there, right?
Okay. Content.
At content,
Yeah.
it will have all the corresponding. It will list out all the dimensions that you have dimension hierarchies. As soon as you create a
Okay.
dimension, make sure that you are creating dimension hierarchy. Okay.
So for time you have defined logical level as month. This means it would be aggregated at month level. For
Exactly.
product, it would be aggregated at product detail, right?
Exactly. Correct.
Okay.
When you open your BI apps also, if you open your logical table source and just look at the content, it will not only have 4, it will have 20 or 30 dimensional hierarchies. Okay. Most of them will be
Okay.
blank. Only few will be joined. That means that fact table is joined to all those dimension tables.
Yeah, but my only point was like the right side column, the logical level column would define at which column it would be aggregated, the data, right?
Correct, exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And one issue, I mean, can you go to the analytics under the manage session where you see all the logs? Yeah, this one. Yeah, the home page only, yeah.
Yeah.
Go to the previous screen where we were able to see logs of different days also.
Different days.
I mean, days like you clicked on one particular day, the latest one to get to this query, right?
Correct.
Let's go to the home of the analytics.
Okay. This is home page.
Home page in the, okay, just go to analysis, yeah.
You want to make analysis and check the query, right?
Yes.
Click on
Just
results.
any query.
Yeah. Go to administration. Click on manage sessions.
Yeah.
Okay. Here you have view log.
Yeah, just hold on here. Hold on here.
Yeah.
Okay, so Pratap, it shows like the last success was 6/11/2005 with the time, right?
This is now only.
Yeah, this is the current one we just executed right now.
Yeah.
So it would show my previous log. So if I want to see the query for like if I ran this report 2 days ago or 3 days ago also.
Generally,
So
you will not see it here in NQ
I want
query log only.
to
In real time, what
current
we
log only.
Yeah, we purge even browser caches also automatically sometimes, and even on daily basis we will remove this one BI server cache. Only for a day we will maintain it. Okay, so
Okay.
we will remove all those things. If I am not restarting my services, right? This you can see after 2 days also. If I am not purging any of my cache, right? This you can see after 2 days also. Again in tomorrow's class also you can see this. This will not go anywhere.
Okay. So it will show me all the queries till the time my cache has been refreshed.
Exactly.
Or I am restarting my service.
Correct.
Okay. And I was reading last night, like in a fact and dimension table, the cardinality is defined as n=1. Is it right?
Yeah, 1:n. On one side, one means primary key is present in the table. N is like you have all the foreign keys.
Yeah. Okay.
So always it will be 1 to n.
Last night, for the first time, I was able to work on some stuff because for the first time my VM worked.
Sure, yeah. Work another 2 days, right? Again, you will have 2 days spare time on weekends, so you can at least complete some more labs. We'll go slowly, but I am not hurrying. Tomorrow we will
around
start.
It took around 15 days to configure my VM.
Yeah, it depends on the laptop, processor, sometimes all this stuff is there. This one, mine was also very slow. I stopped all other VMs in my machine. Now we are not giving our server to, so we are only giving VMs. Only three people can work, okay? That's the reason we
So
didn't give it to anyone. So now it's at least faster.
tomorrow we are having class.
Yeah, yeah, we will have class tomorrow also.